Alright, peeps. Oh. How you doing? Just getting the cabin warm, building the old cabin fever. Ready to take on. What day is it today? Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday. My days don't work like normal people's days. What I do find though is that during the working week I tend to have a lot more freedom, as you see now, in the old cabin. And then weekends is devoted to family, with it being football and wife and children and stuff like that. But anyway, let's cut to it, because I've got to get my scran and I've got to have a shower, because you know, there's no rush for me to have a shower. Not at all, you know. I'm not like one of these people on the grind, pushing themselves and what have you. I'm here to live. So as I think about my life, I think about my reality, the way I live in comparison to the majority of other people, and I think what has shaped that and what has brought in cannabis, and how has that love affair developed? How does it all come together? So I was thinking to myself, and the thing that came into my head is, and the thing that inspired the hemp peeler really to come out in public, was, where have all the daredevils gone? When I was a kid, I would have topped daredevil, me. You know, if someone said have a go doing that, I'd do it. I'd put myself on the line. I'd jump off the most incredible heights. I'd climb the most incredible school roofs. In fact, it was almost like my profession. We was out and about, getting on, because I mean, years ago, schools were open. Now they're like fucking prisons. So we'd be on there playing football, and as I was a bit older, we'd have a spliff and a drink and what have you. We'd chill out with the girls, and we'd have a laugh. But I'd be up on them roofs, mate, jumping off them. We once got a load of corrugated iron, massive slats like that in roads in mid, and down it we created a massive slide going all the way down, and we got on one of them and it slid all the way down. One lad tore his arse open. See a big gash like that. Some of the shit I used to go up to, and some of the chases we used to get from budding windows and knock a door on and tying things round, you know, and how we used to get off on our BMXs, and you know, and we put aerosols on fires, anything just to get a buzz. And that's not there anymore. This is why I feel sorry for the kids these days, and this is why I'm really actively involved with children's activities, because they're so fenced in, kids, and they're so obviously programmed with, you know, a lot of the fear comes from the parents. You know, like my mother, wonderful mother, in that she was ahead of her time, and she just gave me so much freedom. So, you know, like, you're talking like the early 80s, I lived in Heywood and we had all these farms, all gone. You don't see me all day. I mean, this was the norm for the kids in the 60s and late 50s. You speak to your parents. If they'd done a council estate, you were gone. Bottle of water, corporation pop, and you was off. And the girls would look after the girls and the little kids and all that. And they learnt on the streets, they learnt to survive, they learnt by taking risks. They learnt about camaraderie and togetherness and what have you. And they lived their own fantasies in their own lives. So, as I've got older and the world's become increasingly oppressive, and things have become increasingly rigid, and the value systems have been even more judgmental and what have you, you know, and all this terrorism bullshit and all these new TV channels, it's been imperative that, you know, like, I really continue with my use of cannabis to maintain this fantasy land and this freedom, because when I'm in that fantasy land, I'm exploring space, inner and outer, you know, and I'm you know, like, I'm embodying, you know, different archetypes and superheroes, and I get involved with films and music at a deep level, and I really get into a sort of trance with it, and I can evoke certain emotional states, and then when I bring in my heart science stuff, you know, and I can rig myself up to a monitor and I can check my own heart rate, and I can use mindfulness techniques. The cannabis can be used powerfully, but I can be in there for days, if not weeks. So it's like, it can be a bit of an arduous battle sometimes. It's like doing an ultra marathon or something, because, you know, like, I do push the boundaries massively. And what's come out of that, and what I didn't expect to come out of that, was me as a healer. You know, I did my Reiki 1, 2 and Master years ago, and I didn't act upon it, you know, like from an economic perspective. I didn't go out there and start, right, calling myself a Reiki Master, I'm going to start doing the treatments and all that. I wasn't ready at all. I just wanted to wait, and I've always enjoyed my own space and time and stuff, you know, and I've always been I just get enough work to keep myself cracking over, you know. And what I found is, because I've allowed myself the space and time, I've done the self-healing work and the exploration through cannabis consciousness, and now I'm into the old hemp heart rate variability. Got loads of buzzwords coming out of me. My healing abilities. So now I've obviously, through this inner exploration and trance work and shamanic stuff, I've made contact with some pretty groovy beings, you know. Twist some people's heads this, but and when I do my healing, it doesn't involve touch. I can do the massage. I've got the massage qualification. People are coming out of here like I've just plugged them into a mainframe. I'm telling you now, this shit what goes on in here, and what I've been doing over at Bowl Utopia with the healing work, has blown my mind and blown other people's mind. Right, imagine this, check this out. Imagine, right, you've got these supernatural, super healing abilities, right, and you sat there and no one fucking believes you, right, or a few people come in here every now and again and go, aren't you fucking mate, and that was sick, and I just go, I don't even know what's happened, right, because there's something coming through me. Now I do the Qigong, I do grounding techniques, I do yoga, so I am not stupid when it comes to energy mastery and being able to process, you know, process energy and direct it at sources. And I can do this in groups. I work with elderly people and older people. I might be with a group of 20 people, and I can circulate energy around that room. I can get everyone talking. I can get things to share about themselves that they wouldn't ordinarily share. I can get people to talk to each other who wouldn't ordinarily talk, and get people open up, and I can transform the dynamics of an entire room. I've been practicing this for years. I've been a youth worker for over 20 years. I've kept doing it, and now I've got this next level shit going on. So I'm sat here, and there'll be people in my family, like, I was talking to my sister's fella, who's a footballer, loves his football, good lad, got a bad knee. I said, come and see me. Look at me like I'm like I've got two heads. Or I'll say to my brother, you know, like, his son's having problems and he's going through all these specialists and all that. I'll say, just bring him to see me. Well, first of all, you like Jeremy Corbyn. Secondly, you smoke cannabis. Thirdly, you don't conform. You're a fucking lunatic. No, I'm sorry, but listen, I have left ordinary reality behind. I don't think I've even had a part of ordinary reality. I mean, my first memory was when I was about 6, when I had this massive injection, and they found out I had open heart surgery. Oh, well, they found out I had a hole in my heart, so I had to have all these surgeries. So pain brought me in. I mean, usually at the age of 6 anyway, you have your first Saturn quarter. So, you know, and from an astrological perspective, children start to conform and their skeletal system starts to grow, and they actually become a lot more three-dimensional, and with that becomes conformism. And, you know, like, just conforming to ordinary reality. So when that happened to me, it's very painful. I was living in a trance world, me, and I've got past life memories and all sorts of mad stuff. But here I am, cracking on. I've got these unreal healing abilities. I've got this cognizance, I call it claircognizance, me, understanding of reality, multi-dimensional reality and natural law. But because I'm that fucking advanced with it, I have to live in this bubble, because, you know, a lot of people can't handle it. I mean, even when I'm working with organisations, I do a great job and what have you. But I do twist people's boxes. But what I understand about conscious development, awareness, self-improvement, is at first there's a destructive element, and secondly there's an expansive element. Yeah. So the destructive element breaks things down, and it's where you meet somebody or you have an experience which is traumatic, which goes against your ordinary conceived value systems of reality. Just like the Matrix, when you get unplugged and you fucking look round and you go, what the fuck? Yeah. So that is trauma, and you have to process that trauma to then actually be able to function in that fucked up world as a light warrior, or a fucking whatever you want to call it, or as a healer. And everyone's got different abilities with it. So here I am, and I've been cracking on for years. I'm fucking skint. You know, my kids have everything that they need. We go on holiday. we've got, you know, cheap mortgage, and we you know, like the lifestyle. I don't really drink alcohol anymore, which saves me a fortune. But I'm sat here on these next level abilities, and you try and tell people. I made a video weeks ago. I'm going to give 7 people free healing. How many have you had to think of that free round? And they're always round the love, the things what have happened in their lives. One guy is now a counsellor. He's got an amazing future ahead of him. And now I've been a big part of unlocking him. I'm not saying I'm a god or that, but what I'm saying is that each person that comes in here, they bring a gift to me. So when I'm involved in healing them, they give something to me. So it's, all it is a transference, an opening up of genuine, authentic human energy, and a transference. And I get so much out of it. So I just want to connect with people. And with what I've learnt about all the healing modalities and about the use of natural products and vitamins and you know, and obviously cannabis and what have you, you know, like, I can make a significant influence in people's lives. You know, like, I have got a plan to get it out there officially. But, you know, in the meantime, if you're watching this and you want to get locked in, unlocked, debriefed, transmomphiflied, you want some healing doing, you want to have a chat, you want to unpack some stuff, get on to me. You know, if you know, get on to me. And listen, I won't even charge you. If you want to give me a donation, give me a donation. I don't want to conform to the usual bullshit of charging this and charging that. You know, there are people who come round who are skint, or they'll just give me a bit of weed. There are people who come round who've got dough. And like, just give us whatever you think you want to give us, you know, and we'll just crack on. We're creating a new world here, you know. So let's do more of this barter stuff, and let's do stuff for the right reasons, for having a buzz, you know, instead of just doing it because I want to make money and what have you. I understand all that, because everyone's skint and everyone needs to pay the bills. There's loads of homeless people out there. And there's a big organisation in Salford there. I met the guy who runs it. You know, he's a very political guy. Art's brilliant, and they work with the most vulnerable people you can think of. People who are homeless, drug addicts. You know, people who've had amputations, people who are starving on the streets. And over the years, the Tories have cut back all the support services, all the therapeutic stuff, all the one-to-one stuff. So I've offered him my services. I said, I'll offer you services, I'll do some healings, do some Reiki energy on people, you know, and I'll talk to people in groups and stuff, bring a bit of good energy in there. Am I getting paid for it? No. But I want to do more things what make me feel good, what make me feel like I'm a top guy. And I know that what I can bring to the table is very, very powerful and very subtle at the same time. So, more of this daredevil stuff, more of this inner child stuff, more of this just doing things for the buzz. This is what makes us humans, this is what it's all about. Don't let the bastards get you down and that become dead fucking boring and square-headed and all that. Yeah? So, do you want to play out? Give us a shout, knock on for us, drop us a message, we'll play out, we'll play in, we'll do whatever, man, and we'll have a laugh. Live long and prosper. Yeah? All the best. Love you.